Guys, Baker Boys here, and welcome back to Baker Farms.
Today, we are going to be prepping Jared's 8N for rear end seals. Let's take a quick moment to enjoy the International 1466 because we're going to be saying goodbye to her eventually. Too many hours, somebody else needs the power, and we're going to invest it into something a little better. You guys will see that in the future, but just want to show you guys the Black Stripe 1466 before it goes. While Jared was gone yesterday, I spent the time and cleaned this entire wall here. I also got all the parts for the 560 right there behind me. This is my grandpa's original diesel 560 International. What's wrong with it is there's scoring on the sleeves, the piston sleeves, and a lot of pits on top of the pistons. If I can, I'll try and show you. But this is what I did mostly yesterday. It looks a lot better in here, and the goal is to actually do that to the other side, so then we can start filming over there a lot better and not show all the unorganized stuff. Alright guys, so as you can see on top of that piston, there's a lot of scoring all around on the sleeve, and then dents all over the top of the piston. That one's good, but I'm pretty sure there's another one. So, yep, this piston right here. So that's what's wrong with the 560. It's been in here for a while, so this is gonna be our project. And this is also a turbocharged 560, so she puts out a lot of horsepower. Tires need aired up. Uh-oh. Might not be taking air.
All the bales of straw that hold back there, because we had about 65 sows in each pen. All the huts, we hauled to each individual hut at first. Ford up there that's got the loader on it. It's got the golden motor.
I'm not sure. We can look.
It's rusty, but it's not bad.
Huh?
It's rusty, but it's not bad.
Well, I wonder if it was free of dents. You know, yours has got a lot of dents in it.
Yeah.
Well, we got a nice day, guys.
Yeah, it feels nice out here. Always wrap up the air hose. We got these tires aired up. It took a while and some finesse with the valve right there on the tire to take some air. So that one's good. And this one's good. I don't know if you guys could hear, but this trailer that is now full of junk and tools used to be used for feeding hogs on the farm. So it's kind of cool that we're keeping it in commission today and putting it to work. Guys, so we've got this all jacked up here. Wheel is off the ground. Now we're gonna try and find an impact socket that will fit that so we can get it done faster. All right, we got one off. We got two off. There's three off. There's four off. 5, 6, 7, 8. This will be the same process for that side. Next, we're going to take the fenders off. The last owner welded the tops of these bolts to the actual fenders, so we're just going to have to take the bottom nuts off and pull it straight up from the top. We cleaned the bench here yesterday too, so now we have a clean environment to source our tools. This tire is off, but we're gonna go ahead and get the slide jack on that side because that side is heavier for some reason. Guys, so we're using this itty bitty torch here to try and get this bolt to come off because it's giving us a hard time. We would use our bigger torch, but it's all the way in the machine shed, and this seemed more convenient. Finally. Oh, there's still some milk in here that's rancid.
Ew.
Oh. Smells like the cats. Because they don't ever shower. Oh.
Oh.
Oh, it's so stinky. I'm gonna go dump this out. What?
So currently, I took this out because this chain was connected to it, and then I took this arm out and that arm out because that one was broken, and this one I just didn't want it there. And then there was a little pin in here, and I slid the top one out, and then that made this one goes in there. That slid out along with this thing. So now there's supposed to be, what's the name of that pin? Starts with C? Yeah, there's supposed to be a cotter pin in here, but I can't find it. And then this should slide out. And then we can start working on removing this part. All these bolts. Guys, so we had this little tiny pin back there we had to get out, and that took forever. And then we had to get another pin that looks exactly like this that was stuck in there. We had to get that out, but it was like sealed because the paint must have sealed it on there, and it was stuck. So then Nathan came up with this genius idea. It probably took us a half an hour. Nathan came up with this genius idea of pounding this back there and then just hitting this with the hammer until that baby came out, and it worked. So now we can take all these bolts out and try to get this off.
Start at the bottom and work your way around.
Yeah,
We'll pick it up and we'll set it right over here.
I got a freaking skimmy stuck in here.
Just hit it on the floor. Uh-oh. Screwdriver. Oh, she wants it. Uh-oh.
Oh, we got him out. So now we got to pick it up like Superman.
Yep. We're just gonna take it out and set it. We'll have this up there. All right, Jimbos. Focus.
Where do I live?
I don't care. Okay, straight out. Yep, it's coming with the differential. Oh, easy, boys. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Okay. Take it over and set it straight down. Okay.
Oh, she's leaking fluid.
Oh, she can
Looks excellent. Let's get something to put on that underneath there to catch that. There you go, right there.
Up.
Yeah, this is your pinion shaft. These are your axle shafts that go through, and this is your differential and ring gear.
It's so simple.
On these, they made them simple.
While we're waiting for the seal kit to arrive, we grabbed a steering wheel for Jared's tractor because it had I think it was like a Chevy truck steering wheel, and it didn't look appealing. So nothing against Chevy, but it didn't look appealing. This is Jared's new steering wheel. Bueno. And to get a better look at this, now that we got a light on it, that is the rear end. And if you guys don't know, this is a power takeoff for the PTO. This is your main drive gear, and then that connects to your right side with that. That's your rear end gear, and they all drive each other. So it actually looks really clean in here. especially all these gears. And these were actually really nice too for how old this tractor is. So we won't be needing to replace any of that stuff. So our main focus now is just getting a new seal on this left side. Guys, so we got Jared's rear end taken apart. We found the issue. The seal was in pretty bad shape. It was all rotted out. So
while we're in the rear end, we're probably going to replace all the seals though, even though we don't really need to, but we just want to, because if that one's bad, most likely the other ones are going out too.
yeah.
And don't know what our next video is going to be. Probably another video with my tractor, because the electronics in it are pretty unstable right now.
Alright guys, so the next time you see us, we'll probably be working on a tractor or farming. See you guys in the next video.